Living in L.A, man, or the initial start shit was like.
Well, you know, everybody comes here with the expectation that in 6 months, their life gonna change because they're gonna be out shopping and somebody gonna see them and say, "Oh, you're more special than anybody else I've ever seen here. So I want you to be in this movie." Everybody thinks that, because if you didn't think that you wouldn't take the leap and leave your whole life behind to come here. But of course, every time a harsh reality sets in, a swift one, and it's heavy, that you might not be as special as you thought you were.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big word facts.
Some people come here from Podunk, Idaho. Yeah. You could be popping in Podunk. Big fish, small pond. That's easy. If you come to L.A. and you a little fish in a big pond, you find you're not so popping anymore. So it brings on a full-blown identity crisis. So you spend the whole first year trying to figure out who you are, what you came here for, what your gifts are. Is this really worth it? That's what it is. That's what causes most of the headache. That was the hardest hurdle.
No way you said that. That's deep right there. That's deep.
You don't realize how much you're standing in your own way. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody's standing there saying no except you. It's this crazy thing where you have conflicting beliefs. Part of me believed that I'm worthy of being a star. Part of me believed, like, yeah, I'm coming here and this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put in the work and I have faith that this is gonna work out. But then there's a subconscious part of me way underneath there that didn't believe I was worthy of it or deserved it. So what happened was, every time something good came my way, every single time something good came my way, I self-sabotaged. I did everything I could to break it down, to prove back to myself, see, I told you wasn't worthy. It's a conflicting belief. That was the hardest thing to get over. It took 4 years for me to get enough courage to get on stage and do stand-up.
But you were acting though before then, though.
Yeah, I was acting, but that ain't the same as getting on a stage solo and you got a whole audience looking at you like, entertain me. Stand-up, you are.
Solo dodo.
Mm-hmm. And there ain't no second chance.
Damn. Oh shit. I know mine's deep as is. You man, damn near a poet. Might be the drink, but for me, no. Kind of think back on what you said. Like when I first came out here, I thought like 6 months, man. I'm finna be the shit's naive. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. I'm finna be in the new Black Panther, the new Creed. I'm like, yo, he see me, he can't turn me down.
He thought he was gonna have a star on the Walk of Fame by next year.
Boy, I'm thinking ain't no journey, ain't no process for me. And then when I got here, and I realized it's more than what I thought it was. I thought it was like that, you good. Nah, there's a lot of steps. You gotta know somebody to know somebody. You better definitely know some people. You gotta go out and network. You gotta shake hands with people you don't want to shake hands with. You gotta be friend people, probably people you don't even care to be friends with. And, I learned that. And I stepped out of my car for about 3 months. I just got lucky and I just came across some good people when I got housing. But before that, it was like, yo, shoot, I'm assed out. I had to slang a little bit just to sleep somewhere sometime. Like, boy, I had to slang.
I was close.
You was close?
If Delta hadn't called, that's what I'd have been doing.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. And that's like the stuff you do when you homeless, yo, is a humbling experience. And I could have went back home, but that just was not an option for me. It was not an option for me. So I go home so I could be like, yeah, I failed. And some people may say you tried, but deep down,
like, did I really try as hard as I could have?
You could have did more,
yeah.
So I was happy that I did, just tough it out, thug it out, because a month later I ended up on national TV, and then I ended up making more friends and associates and acquaintances, and now, I got a contact list full of people who are like definitely connecting. There's 1 degree of separation from me meeting people.
In LA, everybody's a stone's throw away from each other.
If I would have went home, shoot, that degree of separation would have been vast again. I
would have went from 1 to 13.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And 13 is a lot when you're trying to get into this industry. So I figured, you know what? Let me just thug this out, because there ain't no other way that I'm gonna get where I'm trying to get to if I give up and move back. And so I just thug it out, and so far that's where we at right now, man.
Well, even more so, I would say, than that feeling of rubbing elbows with the right people.
Right.
deep in all of that, because that's all material. That's all physical stuff.
Right.
But everything physical is a manifestation of what's going on in here.
Exactly.
Because inner reality creates outer form. So part of the issue that I encountered, and what I know a lot of people are going through, is it's kind of like using a walkie-talkie. If you got a walkie-talkie and I got a walkie-talkie, and we're not tuned into the same frequency, there is no communication. We can't. Literally, we cannot hear each other. So when you're here and you're vibrating on a low frequency, you're doing low frequency stuff, like getting involved in random drama. You start using drugs, hanging out with the wrong people. That is a different frequency than when people be like, I'm trying to be on Beyonce level. That's the kind of level that you can't get to if you sitting out here running around with the wrong crowd and you just trying to be liked and you just doing it for the gram. It's not possible. There's a reason why we can't get to Beyonce. That's the kind of level that you just can't jump up to. There's a process involved because she didn't even start out on that level. There's an evolution involved to get there. So being in LA, a lot of us, myself included, doing a lot of low frequency, really operating on a low frequency, but the whole time telling yourself you belong on a higher level. You can't get there until you decide that you're gonna make some changes. And those are hard decisions, hard changes to make. They go out just so they can take a picture on Instagram and show people, see, I know these people.
And I never understood that. All right, so as I explained in some of my little motivation videos, I got a guy. Yo, he owns his own like company or rental from like yachts, not helicopters, boats, demos, you name it. And he has a party every night, just about of the week. He invited me to him, so he got a table. You know what I'm saying? I could have met Drake, could have met Ashanti, could have met Cardi B, could have met Lil Baby, Gunna, a Young Thug. I could have met everybody by now if I want to, but I feel that's just not my cup of tea to really go out. Now I'm going to link up with him because he, gotta take a invite every once in a while. But for the most part, it's just like, yo, what I look like, going out there and perpetrating like, yeah, I'm good, but I'm not good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's intention. It's all about intention.
Mm-hmm.
Because intention is really what rules your life.
What you mean by that?
So you've heard the old saying, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Right.
The truth is, even before that action takes place, there's a thought behind the action. There's a reason why you took that action. Mm-hmm. That reason is your intention. So what you get on the other side is the result of that intention. It's not even the action that comes back at you because there's a reason you did it. You could go to the party and your intention going to the party could be a genuine intention, like, I'm just gonna open myself up to new experiences and new people. Mm-hmm. And you'll go and you will get that on the other side. You're gonna get new experiences and get to meet new people. Or you can go with the intention of, I'm gonna take a picture with Cardi and them just so I can post it online and get people to know them, get people to think I know these people. You can do that too. And you will not come up with anything on the other side but exactly what you intended to get. You will get the pictures, but you won't make no connection. It will be a hollow victory because it's fleeting. You post a picture, you get all the likes, and then 3 days later, nobody's even thinking about it anymore. Intention is everything, folks. Seriously. Seriously. They steal. Because that's a cardinal sin in the black house. You steal, that's a guaranteed ass whooping.
That's guaranteed.
But has anybody ever sat and talked to you or really tried to think about why you were stealing?
Yeah, and then you still get your ass whooped.
Right, but the thing is, a lot of the things that kids do that we did when we were kids, those were cries for attention.
So now you give me having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks right now to the ass whoopings.
You just getting your ass whooped.
Oh my God, I remember my mama slapped me so hard one time.
In your face?
Oh yeah. I'm talking about like I was just chilling at the table and I was talking to her about something. She asked me a question and my mama got them hands.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like a bitch.